Jesse Jackson's lifelong fight for equality has deep roots in the Carolinas.
I was born in Greenville, South Carolina, in rampant, radical racial segregation. Had to be taught to go to the back of the bus or be arrested.
He attended college at North Carolina A&T State University in Greensboro. At that time, 4 A&T students had already started sit-ins at a segregated lunch counter. The Greensboro Fours movement spread across the South as Jackson grew into a leader on campus. He was student government president and quarterback of the Aggie football team. Jesse Jackson also pushed for civil rights in his hometown of Greenville, South Carolina, when he, Doris D.D. Wright, and 6 other young people tried to use the whites-only library. Wright, now a Salisbury resident, says the protest wasn't planned, but developed naturally when a young Jesse Jackson needed to do some research for a homework assignment.
We marched to the library, and of course they had a knack for shutting the lights off. That meant the library was closed. So we left, and our advisor, who was the Reverend James Hall, who still lives, as a matter of fact, he's in Philadelphia, he said, that's not why I sent you there. We want to make sure that you can use that library that your parents are paying taxes on. So we went back, and when we went back, they arrested us.
This picture shows the young people now called the Greenville 8 at the Greenville County Jail. Their sacrifice led to the desegregation of the Greenville library system. Wright says she's proud of her friend Jesse Jackson, who went on to fight for civil rights on a larger stage.
Jesse was a leader, and I think that he was God-chosen. I really do.
His work eventually connecting him to Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Jackson was there at the Memphis Hotel in 1968 when Dr. King was assassinated.
I learned so much from him. Such a great source of inspiration.
3 years later, Jackson founded what became the Rainbow Push Coalition, a civil rights organization that he led for more than 50 years. Jesse Jackson announced his first run for president in November of 1983. At the time, the Voting Rights Act amendments of 1982 protected the rights of racial and ethnic minorities and helped lead to the election of black mayors across the country, including in Charlotte. Harvey B. Gantt, Charlotte's first black mayor, took office in 1983, but his ties to Jackson started years before.
Jesse Jackson, for me, goes back a long way. We grew up together in South Carolina. We first met, I was in my first year at Clemson, and Jesse was at A&T, and he got an award, and I got an award in Greenville. I responded to the award given to me with a couple of sentences, and Jesse responded in a couple of paragraphs that absolutely mesmerized the audience. Absolutely. And I knew he was going somewhere.
Absolutely. Jackson's influence was intergenerational.
It was transformational in the sense that politics and the relationship between one's everyday life became more real, particularly to literally millions of African American youth at the college level.
And it is those youth, now decades removed from Jesse Jackson's most iconic moments, who are still battling similar challenges at his alma mater today. Earlier this month, students marched to the polls when North Carolina removed the only polling site on campus at the nation's largest historically black college or university.
It shows me that there's still work to be done. If someone like him can come from A&T and do great works all over the place, it's encouraging that there's still hope for people like me.
We reflect and honor his legacy, but it should be a charge not to stop, not to give up.
Jesse Jackson also dealt with scandal and controversy. During his first presidential run, he apologized after using a slur to describe Jewish people. And in 2001, he acknowledged having a child outside of his marriage. Jackson stayed involved in politics and continued visits to the Carolinas. In 2015, after South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley ordered the removal of the Confederate flag from the state capitol, and in 2016 to support Secretary Hillary Clinton's run for president.
In God's sight.
Jackson's final fight was against a rare neurological disease that is often mistaken for Parkinson's disease. He was diagnosed in 2017, but made public appearances through 2024. Americans of all backgrounds are mourning Jackson's life on Earth, but his message to overcome lives on.
We must never surrender. America will get better and better. Keep hope alive.